My name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here then welcome, if you're returning thank you, and if you're a house bell, hello. So today's a bit of an odd one. It's an at home with Helen, but equally I wanted to talk to you about this deodorant, Fussy deodorant that I have been using now. Well, I'm on my second insert, and honestly I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'll tell you how much I love it. I bought one for Katie. I got one for my daughter, one for my daughter-in-law. Katie has now bought them for her whole family. So she's bought one for her husband, her son and her daughter, and she has her own one. And she is so fussy and so happy with this deodorant. It's all natural. She always does her research, and she said to me, Mum, you know it's probiotic. And I was like, no, I just know it works and I really like it. And I've got this extra one now to put into my travel bag, because I keep a bag more or less ready to go. Apart from my toothbrush, everything is in that toiletries bag ready to just lift and go, and this one now is being added into there so I don't forget anything. That's basically what it is. And hopefully we'll get away in the caravan very soon, and then I know I can just pick up that toiletry bag and I'll have everything I need. So you can see the case. It's beautiful blue colour, this one. I can't remember, I think my other one is a kind of a green colour. I can't remember. It's up in the bathroom. I use it every day, what can I say? And it's got this great design. Now I did use another brand before and I did like the efficacy of that brand, but the design of the container was not as good as this one, because this one doesn't get all the product clogged up around here like the other one did. It did. So this is the little container that the actual product comes in, and you can see it's in there. Putting the refills in couldn't be easier. You just squeeze gently, take that piece off, squeeze gently, take that piece out, take the lid off, pop the actual deodorant in the case, pop that back on. Lots of popping going on. There, it's ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Truly couldn't be easier. And when it's finished, you just take this off, take that out and pop it into your compost or your food recycling, and it's good to go. Truly couldn't be easier. It's brilliant. And like I say, Katie, now we'll be honest with you, Katie said what she has to get used to is that it's not an antiperspirant, so you still can get some moisture. If you know it's very hot or you're being very active, you can get some moisture under your armpits, but it doesn't smell. And at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to stop, isn't it? You know, it's this is all organic, it's all good for you, and it's can't hurt you basically, because it's all natural products. So I'm loving it, and I've got a code HelenMJ which I think gives you 15% off, but I'll put it in the description box here. And yeah, what flavour is this one? This one is wide-eyed. Oh, it's lovely. I know, like, what's the point? I'm sort of telling you about a smell that you can't smell. At the moment I'm using, I think it's called Cloud 9 upstairs, and this one is a very fresh scent. Actually, I haven't smelled any of them that I didn't like, and they're not overpowering. Anyway, that's that. I just wanted to kind of catch up on the Fussy. As I say, I'm quite fussy, but Katie is very fussy, and this sounds like she's fussy and she loves Fussy, but that is the fact, she does. So anyway, give it a go. I don't think you'll be disappointed. We're certainly not in this household. And that is the deodorant. So kind of quite a shift of mood really, but it's all things home. I'm just quickly going to make some shortbread. Now I got this biscuit flour in Rogers wholesale, which was very cheap. You don't have to use this, but this is a very, very fine semolina flour, and it does make the shortbread incredibly light. And Hattie loves shortbread. She actually said to me over Easter, why haven't you made any shortbread? And I was like, I've made so much other stuff. I'm not adding shortbread into the mix. So I am going to quickly pull this dough together and then pop it in the fridge, and then I will hopefully, oh, it's a great big, oh, huge bumblebee in the house. Oh goodness me, it's like this size. Got the bumblebee out, wash my hands, and now I will make this shortbread. I am using the food processor, and I will change the camera position so that you can see it. So first of all, 300 grams of butter. Now ideally this butter would have been softened. Where's the butter even gone? Oh, here it is. But I will do it in the food processor, and it'll soon soften up. Price of butter at the moment, it's so ridiculous. It's on offer in Costco at the moment, so I want to try and get there and get some. I changed it to ounces, and of course it's in grams. So 300 grams of butter. It's quite an expensive biscuit, really. I've got a friend coming round tomorrow for a cup of tea, so it's always nice to offer them something, isn't it? I don't like not having any homemade cakes or biscuits in the house. The trouble is they're so tasty you end up eating them. Crikey, it's a lot of butter. Must be a lot of shortbread that I'm making. 300 grams, that is a lot, isn't it? And that's over half a pound of butter. Just now stop and think about it. Because grams don't register with me, being old school. So 300 grams of butter going into the food. I'm going to take that out because I've just remembered. Taking this out because, I'll tell you why, because I don't have caster sugar, and really for this recipe you should use caster sugar, and I don't have any, so I am going to blitz up the granulated sugar in the food processor to make it a finer grain. So what did it say? 140 grams. I'm just going to quickly pop this into the food processor to give it a quick blitz. I mean, caster sugar is just normal sugar in a finer grain. That's done the job with that. You probably can't see, but that is a lot finer than it was a second ago. And the fact that it's kind of in the same processor isn't going to affect anything. So there's a little bit in there, but that's not a problem. And then I am just going to give this butter a quick blitz because I want it to soften up. And then I'm going to add 300 grams of plain flour. This makes a lot of shortbread, but it won't last long. And then 140 grams of this semolina flour, which just gives it that kind of grain. You know, it makes it sort of lighter and kind of that really authentic finish to the shortbread. So 140 of this. So that is just going to go into the processor alongside the butter, which is still quite firm, but it won't take much once I get it rubbed in with the semolina flour and the ordinary flour. And you could do this by hand. I'll change the position of the camera so that you can see the mixer. See how quickly that started to mix with the butter. I mean, it's like magic really, isn't it? So quick. I mean, there's still a couple of big lumps there. Just have to fake in the process. That looks like it's almost there. Oh no, there's a great big lump still there. I'm just going to cut that up a little bit and distribute it, because that was a big chunk of butter there. Otherwise it won't work. I mean, this is all about the butter melting and then holding it all together. That's Mum coming in from the garden. You gotta take your hat off, Mum. Mum's got her sun hat on because it's so gorgeous outside.
One hand free.
Hey?
I've got hand free.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I'm okay. Thank
There
you.
you go. Right, this is Mum's lovely hat that my sister bought her. So good, so nice. That looks about right. And I'm just going to add the sugar in. I was just lifting that up to kind of show you how it's starting to come together. That's as the butter is warming up. You can see now how that is starting to pull together, and I'll just give it another quick couple of minutes. The challenge with this is really just getting it into the container to bake it, because it's just a case of that mixture being put into a tin that it can then just cook down. So what I've done, I've just lined this tin with the baking parchment. I'm just going to pop this in and then just kind of press it down into the tin. Probably don't need the baking parchment in there, but I'm always scared of these things sticking. So just having the cling film on there just obviously stops my hands from getting mucky. I'm just trying to keep this as level as possible. when this cooks, it will kind of even itself up a little bit, but try and get it as good as you can at this point. And that's it, ready to go in the fridge, and then I'll bake it in the air fryer, maybe later, maybe tomorrow. So that's that. Literally takes no time at all. So as soon as that's baked, I will show you, and yeah, see you in part 2. So that has chilled nicely now in the fridge, and I have just not gone straight through cutting it, but just scored it across and into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 16 pieces of shortbread there when it's all cooked. So I'm just going to pop this into my Kosori air fryer, which I use all of the time. This one, I've shown it to you before. It's brilliant, bit of kit, and plugging it in makes it work better though. And I'll be using this on the grand zone, and I'll take the temperature down to 175 and I'll do it for 25 minutes. And that should be about right. And once it's cooked and cooled, I will show you the finished article. So this is the shortbread cooked and cut into fingers, and I've got to wait for that to be completely cool because it's still quite soft until it kind of sets with the butter kind of solidifying, and then it will be ready to turn out of there. So it's a nice golden brown and they will be delicious. And then I just wanted to remind you again about the Fussies. Helen MJ gives you, is it 15% off? I'll put it underneath, and just brilliant. So what's the connection? Fussy and shortbread, all good things. See you really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.